Okay, with headless start means without more memory, you can start the mission. That's it. Here itself it will start. Okay. Okay, fine. You can open. Now, see, we have to install export import backup. It will obviously it will work like a export dump. Sorry, MySQL dump. Okay, MySQL dump you can do very easily. Now, same as it is. What is the process we have? Same. Let me verify. We can set the password in the config file. Here, Percona. VI. We should not do, but for our learning purpose, we can do client, user, root, password. Is MySQL 123. I have given password. Save and quit. Restart the server. Now see, show binary log. You can load some database also. The binary logs also there. We can upload later. We'll upload some sample databases. Okay, before going to required. Just if you create one database and whatever setting, we'll see. How you can able to identify whether extra backup utility is installed or not in any operating system. If you are doing same thing. See, apt install, it is not available. You have to install it. Okay, this is free only. How you can install? Very, very important. We need to know something about the versions of that extra backup versions we have. I'll share you this one. See, we have older versions, right? 5.0, 5.1, 5.5, 5.6, 5.7, like that we have. Okay. There is also some versions, internal versions for extra backup utility. See, they started with 1.6 something and 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, like that. They also started with extra backup utility versions. Up to 5.6, you can able to install it 2.3 version. But if you want to go with 5.7 version, because our server is 7 version, right? You have to use 2.4 version for 5.7. Okay. And directly, what is this? Directly install. Yes, small piece of file, but GPL only. This is also free. now we are taking online physical backups. Online physical backups means physically you can place somewhere else. You create one folder anywhere, there you can do that. Okay. Now see, same thing. See, it is giving 5.7 version and the data location is this one. Your data location from temp directory, your server ID, your login is this one. Okay, like this you can able to do some, create one database, create a database like db1, use db1, create some table, create table, emp id, name, city, where, okay, insert into emp some data we are loading, one, any name, dummy name, okay, name one, some city name. You are inserting some records. Sorry. Okay, now load couple of tables. Select star from emp, insert into emp, select star from this one. Yeah, double. Some records will make it approximately 10,000 records. Okay. Okay, 20,000. Okay, like we have how many? Select count from emp 50,000. Okay, fine. Create table emp1. Okay, select star from emp. Means you are copying 50,000. Okay, so that table. Okay, 3 something. Okay, some data we have, 5 tables you have. Okay, now you can take the backup of physically. What is the process? How you can able to take the backups? How you can able to take the backups? That we need to know. Logical backup, we know that already we have discussed. How you can able to do that? Logical backup, see here. Again, I'm repeating. MySQL dump. Some folder you can create it. mkdir backup. MySQL dump. -u root -p, which is database name is db1 slash root bak. Why it is not, it's coming like this? Yesterday you have been discussing, right? Okay, anyhow, we'll fix the problem later. We'll do maybe where we are is correct only. Space also. Okay, anyhow, we'll go here and we'll take a backup. Work or not, we'll see. Oh, sorry. We have to view the data file, right? Okay. And what is the database size? db1.sql. MySQL 123. It is working. Okay. I will test one more. It is working, right? Sridhar, it is working. See here.
Yes, sir.
To practice, I think so. We forgot this one. I think so. I don't know what is the query. Later we'll discuss. Okay, we have two backups are there. Like this dump backup. You want to restore in any database. Okay, MySQL create database DB2. One more is DB3. Okay, I'm restoring with these backups. Where the backups are there, backup. Here, these two backups. I'm restoring in MySQL u-p. In DB2, I'm installing any, both are same only, any backup. Okay. Restoring. MySQL dump to take a backup to restore MySQL utility. Keep in mind. DB3 also we created. All are same only. Okay. Like this, we are working with logical backups. Logical backup means with help of SQL or dump. Now physical backups we are going to see. Remove this one. I don't want to go with. Why? Because of du-h. Okay, 13 MB is there. Very small only. No problem. Leave it. What is the database size? If you want to see that, what are the database size you want to see? I have some scripts. I'll show you. Go to the DBA center in my website. There you can, I am placing lot of scripts there. So you can see here, if you MySQL script, single database size, it will show in MBs. Okay. Yeah, see 22 MB. Remaining or information schema is 2 approximately, very small data. But DB1, DB2 same sizes. Why? Because of same content, right? We replicated same content, copy pasted. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, fine, no problem. We'll go with the. If you want to increase some data, also you can increase it. How you can do? The tables are there, right? Insert into EMP1. On which data, on which DB1, select star from db1.emp. Like this also you can call the data. See, only one database I'm trying to. Another database also you can do, no problem. Both, all tables are same. See, if we are loading binary logs also will be affected. You can see now what is the script we executed right now. Let it, it's enough for us. some data is 83 MB, some database is 54 MB, like that. In real time also 2 GB, 3 GB, 4 GB, it will be there. In our server, we have a database server is approximately 200 databases are there. Every database contains 80 MB, 50 MB, 200 MB, 300 MB only. But 200 databases they are maintaining. Based on that, load is less. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, fine. Then how you can able to take physical backups, online backups? Online backup means what? Without shutdowning the database, you need to take physically. Where you want to take it? In same location /backup, we can able to take it, or some other. Before doing the backup, we need some pre-request. What is that? We have to create a separate user for this one. What are the users we have currently? This is the database, right? We can see what are the default, only 2, 3 users are there. Root, we are working. You can create a number of users based on the requirement. You can create it. Okay. For this, we have to dedicate a user. We have to dedicate a user. I'll give you the scripts also. Otherwise, I'll paste the scripts in Google Drive. First thing, create a user. Create a user. For this, we need some permissions, right? Backup user, I created a backup user. Password is backup123. Dedicated. Reload, lock the tables, and all those things. Fine. Flush privileges means it will refresh. Okay, it will go into the MySQL table and it will refresh the without service restart. It will be refreshing your privileges to that particular user. Fine. Full privilege for full backup. Incremental backup for see this optional. Super privilege is interview question. Super privilege is for optional. No need of taking for full backup. Incremental backup, you need super privilege. That is the thing. Okay, what is meant by incremental backup? Very important. Okay, if you want to take a backup, full backup, you can take it directly. You can take it. But what is meant by full backup? What is the content you have? That we can take a backup. For example, 50 MB, 500 MB is there. That 500 MB will improve with one more 100 MB, will make it a DB1. And we'll come to know. I'll share the links also. I'll post this also. Okay. Okay, 200 MB is there. Fine. Every day, if I take it backup, full backup means these 248 MB it will be taking. But for example, there is a table is there. This is a last night backup. Think like a last night backup. Today, what happens is there is a requirement use DB1, created a table. Okay. created a table, some student ID, name. This transaction is happening today. Think like that. Yesterday 248 MB is there. Okay, that is called full backup. Today, what is the change we are doing? We are creating a table only. There is name, class, varchar, inserting student values 1 comma any name. Fifth. Like this. What changes you did right now? Only this. How much space? If you go and see 4248.8, right? Again, that script execute. What is that? 248.8, 276. These changes. Only this changes if you are taking the backup. That is called incremental backup. What are the changes if you do? Now you are taking that. That is called incremental backup. Keep in mind what is meant by incremental backup. What are the changes currently it is happened? Incremental backup means what is the changes? Now, these incremental backups normally daily basis they'll be configured. Daily basis means night times full backup. Why? Because of that is 1 GB to other 10 GB, 20 GB, 50 GB, 100 GB, 200 GB will be there. Okay, some cases, suppose if you have 500 GB, they won't take full backup daily. They won't take full backup daily. What they will do is they will be taking weekly once, Saturday night, they will be taking full backup. 500 GB, right? How much space they need? That is the reason. Remaining days, they'll be taking incremental backups. Okay, think in our example, only night time they are taking a full backup. Full backup means 270 MB, we are taking the backup. At 270 MB, we are taking the backup. That is called full. And every 1 hour, there is some transaction. There is some transaction is going on. One record they are taking. Okay, that is called incremental. How it will be there means full every 1 hour, right? Whatever the changes it is happened, that will be recorded here. So if you take a incremental backup right now, yesterday we have taken full backup. Think like that. Okay, if you take a incremental backup, what are the changes if you are taking, if you are doing, that will be recorded here. That will be that one record after 1 hour, every 1 hour, every 2 hours, every 3 hours, like that. In our organization, we have every 4 hours. That is not a important data in our company. That is some call record something. Okay, and some cases I heard with DBS, there is some banks, right? Access Bank and all those things. They're taking every 1 hour. 1 hour is there, but remaining they'll be using something. I don't know. 1 hour, every 1 hour will be there based on the requirements. Okay, now configure. Think like every 1 hour we have a backup. That 1 hour data. Suppose if I insert some record, one record, if you are taking the incremental, what are the changes happened from this one to this one? It will come here. Okay, only that record only. This, suppose if you take an incremental backup, what changes we did? Only one record you inserted, that record will come here. Then after taking the backup, that's it. Then second case, second incremental, there is 2 records has been inserted. That 2 records will come into this incremental like this. Serially, it will be there. Sequentially, it will be there. Okay. Means take a student table example only. This already database we have 200 MB. Okay, one record in this one, second and third, here fourth and fifth, here one record. Like this sequentially, you need to keep it. One fellow, this is called incremental backup. One fellow deleted one record, means not record, incremental file. One file is deleted. Can I restore all the data? Is it valid backup or invalid backup? This will become invalid. Okay, this will become invalid. Which one it will invalid? This backups it will invalid. Why? Sequentially there is no backups. In sequentially it should be there. Mute guys. Okay, sequentially it should be there, but one file is missing, remaining all invalid. These two only. Then what data files I can able to restore? What backups? First one, second one, you can do that. Means this full backup you will getting, and that one record you will get it, but remaining two records and two records, this one record, 5 records is missing. Very important. This is called incremental backups. Okay, how you can able to take it out? Every backup, every 1 hour or every 2 hours, you have to create a separate folder for this. Separate folders you have to create. How many incremental? Every 1 hour, if you want to create, you have to create 24 folders for this. You have to create 24 folders. And if you are creating every 2 hours, you can create 12 folders. Or if you are creating every 4 hours, okay, like this, you can go with that. Okay, what you need to do? First thing, I'm creating just 1, 2, 3, like this, enough. We can create 3 folders. I'm creating. See, we can go with some exercise, some scenario exercise. We have 3 databases will be there, right? We have 3 databases. Create a sample database. For example, one more database, like some exercise I am saying. Create 3 folders: incremental 1, incremental 2, full backup. Create 3 folders. Go here, df-h. Where is that? Slash root backups, right? In this backup we have full backup. Your wish, whatever name, you can keep it with your names also. You can create. Okay, Rama 1, Rama 2, like that you can create it. But interview questions, how this is, for example, you created with a name called Rama and Rama 1, Rama 2. You created like this. Then how you will find out whether incremental backup or full backup? As per here, you can able to see easily, right? But this is not the case. We should not see this folder name, and we should not say this is a full backup, this is the incremental backup, like this. Okay, today I will go with a full backup. Tomorrow I'll show you the recovery purpose, how you can recovery, some sample example, because I have some urgent issues. See, now full backup I am taking. What is the scenario? Scenario is full backup, already 3 databases are there, and create one sample database table and take an incremental backup, do some transactions, crash the server manually, because we can't crashing won't happen. Real time also, we don't see crash happens. Very rarely it will happen. In my experience, very rarely it will be happened crash. But as per interviews, we need to know that crash happened means yes, something we did like that, this, that. We have to say some stories. Otherwise, it won't. Crashing won't happen. If crash happen means they will fire on us. Why you are maintaining like this? Okay, maintenance should be properly maintained. I have all the script. Later I will give you. Take a full backup. Just giving the target full, will remove later. See, for example, I will tell you here mkdir, my name I'm creating. I'm giving my name, right? But you're taking a full backup right now. See, physical backup, how it will be there, you can see. It is taking physically going there, root, all databases copying, see, copying performance schema and backups, your my config file, okay, and config file db1 database, where it is there, cc tables are being copied. Now you can see the, go here, du-h, du-h, what is the size of this one? Every file 300 MB, one is total how much? Total here 500 MB is there. Some folders has been created, right? Some folders have been created. Now you see, what is this? What type of backup? Whether it is a full system, all physically it has been taken. See here, our aim, all files has been copied, student, everything is same. But how come this is a full backup or incremental backup? You can able to identify that. Very important file is info file. Extra backup underscore info file is the log file, just like an information file. You can able to identify whether it is a full backup, whether it is a compressed backup, whether it is an incremental backup, whether it is an encrypted backups. Okay, with help of this one, anything you can see based on the folder. You should not confirm this is the full backup, this is the incremental backup, like that. This is the info file. Go with info file and open this one. See, UUID. Every server having a UUID, right? Name, it should be, you have to get it some name on this. Okay, sometimes it won't come, no problem. Tool name is extra backup utility. We are using the tool, right? And which command you are using? User, backup user, password encrypted, means this is the encrypted method. Backup target directory is this one. Version is 2.4. You know, 4 server version is 5. When it is started, lock time approximately 2 seconds, I think so. Yeah, see here, calculate the time. 47 itself approximately it is given. See here, when we started, when we ended this one. See, full backup, I can say full backup means what? From 0 to 100, that is called full backup. I'll tell you again, I will repeat it. 0 to 100 it will start. Incremental backup means what? How it will be starting? See, if you take a full backup, it will start to 0 to some value 1000. This is called full. Log sequence number, LSN, log sequence number. Now you are taking the incremental backup. Incremental backup means only that changes, right? 1000 to some value 2001. This is called incremental backup 1. Incremental backup 1. Now see, incremental backup 2, if you want to take, it will start from 0 to 2001 to 2000 or 3000. This is called incremental. Like this, it will be repeated. In this, we have huge number, right? For example, this is the number. This is the number, full backup. Now you are taking the backup of incremental. It will start from this value to some okay, put 500 like this. Then again it will start from this value, and again something around 6000. Like this you have to verify. If it is started from 0, that you can consider as full backup. Okay, if it is started from this value, some value to some value, that will consider as incremental. Say 0 to some value. Partial backup, no. Incremental backup, here also 2 parameters you can justify with whether it is a full or whether it is a incremental. Incremental no means what? Obviously full, right? That is also. File format is file. Compact is no more. Okay, compact is no more. Previously it is there. It is it will be removed in going versions. Compact is no more. Compress, no, we didn't compress anything. We didn't do any encryption. Like this, you have to do everything. We are going to see one by one. Okay, we have taken a full backup right now. In full backup, your data files, your databases, and your config file will be taken. And checkpoints, obviously there will be checkpoints, right? Whenever we started our log file, everything will be generated. Okay, see our system data file, all databases, system databases, our config file. With config file, there is a buffer pool. This, what it will contain, IB buffer pool contain page information and table space ID information. Table space means what? Every table having its own table space, right? Okay, that information will be recorded here. Fine. Config file, you can open and see that whatever parameters we passed, that will be there. Server ID we have given, and almost by default server ID we have given. Username, password, it won't. Client related things, it won't generate a backup. Only server related. If you change with server ID equal to 20, that will be changing. That will be changing, and it is coming. With server ID is not a value, default value 1. You can specify whatever you want. See, for example, server ID, you can give 101 or any value, 1000 also you can give, no problem at all. Restart. Okay, nothing to worry. Again, take a backup on same place, but it will throw error. Why? Because of if already the file is being existed, it will throw error. Okay, what you can do, I will create one Serath one. And one more thing, if you created a base directory backup internally, if you creating one more folder, automatically it will create. Serath one I didn't create it. But obviously the Percona utility is created. Now go and see. Now you see here. Server, okay, that is common. Config file, backup it will take, right? See, server ID is 1000. Okay, tomorrow we'll see the scenario. We have compressed backups, we have encrypted backups, all those things we need to see. Okay, tomorrow we're going to see that. Kindly practice this one, how to take a backup, full backup. Try with any, without creating a user also you can try.